So where do I see myself 1 year from today? November the 8th, I believe. Well, first things first, this video is mostly for me for setting my own goals, but I do hope that those of you that are watching this get some sort of inspiration and maybe even make your own video about where you see yourself in 1 year. I think it's a cool little time capsule idea, and maybe some of you will check back in a year and see me then, and we'll see what the change was. So, first and foremost, where I see myself in a year, well, I guess we should look at where I was a year ago. A year ago, I was in the Peruvian rainforest. No, I was in Tulum, actually. I had just left Peru. I had run a retreat there, which was very successful, and I ended up in Mexico. And a couple things happened in Mexico. My partner got sick, and we actually came over to New York City to get her some better doctors. And that was kind of where I was at that point. So when I look at where I see myself in a year, all right. So a year from today, I will be monetized on YouTube and I'll be turning some sort of profit from it. Now, I'm hoping that some of that profit goes towards philanthropy style work, but I would also like to be making some sort of income from YouTube so I can spend more of my time focusing on this YouTube channel than focusing on clocking into a 9 to 5. I still will be doing that, but I would like to shift the balance from 40 hours a week there and however much time I have left over after everything else for YouTube. I'd like to make it a little bit more even, maybe 30-10 or something like that. As far as my location, I am in New York City right now. I don't necessarily want to be living in New York City. I would like to potentially move, even if it's to Jersey, maybe it's across the country, maybe it's to a different country, but I would like to not be living in New York at that point. As far as my personal development goals, I would really like to see a difference in my outlook on a lot of different things. I feel like because of my childhood and the way that I grew up, I was very grim and dark on the way that I looked at things. Specifically, grim's a bad word. I guess pessimistic is the best word. So I'd like to change my no, I will change my mental attitude around that pessimism and will incorporate a little bit more optimism into my general mental diet, if you will. And lastly, I'd really like to, no, I will have a large community of people who are interested in the same things that I am here on YouTube, but in general as well, that will help this channel move forward and become what it's truly meant to be. So that is what I will be doing 1 year from today. For those of you thinking of making your own goals, I really hope that this video inspired you, and you should make a time capsule video yourself. Try to figure out what you want to see in the future and how you can make that happen. But the big suggestion I have for those videos is use the word will. Don't use the word I would like or maybe or this would be cool. Use will. Force it to happen. Tell yourself and tell your brain that this is what you want and this is what's going to happen. As far as from a year out, I don't know if I'm going to be posting every day at that point. Things change around this, but I will still be posting. And until I decide to stop posting every day, I am going to keep being me, and you keep being you because you're the best at it. And I will see you tomorrow.